Hey guys, welcome back to The Bright Side. Macy here, the Bright Side Girl, and today we're going to be doing a special edition books plus Bookish merch haul. I've been really loving doing themed hauls for different readathons or different categories, so I've been saving any special edition books that I have received or purchased or traded for in a little pile over the last few months, and once I had enough, I wanted to sit down and film a video. I'm also going to be talking about some Bookish merchandise that I've been getting through Fairy Loot, also from friends and things. A couple of things that I got for Christmas. I personally do not go out of my way to purchase special editions very often. In general, I buy almost no brand new books. I think last year I bought maybe 5 brand new books like at full price. All the book hauls and things you see are mostly from used bookstores, library sales, where I can find books between $1 and $5, and most of the time they're like around $2. So I have a harder time spending full price on books because sometimes I'll even find new releases or really popular books in my used bookstore hunting, and it also makes it kind of fun. But if there's certain ones that I'm having a hard time finding or that I really love, I'll go ahead and purchase them. And I did sign up for Fairy Loot last year in August. I have never gotten a Bookish subscription box before, and I wanted to kind of join in on the fun. I also thought it would be a good way for me to get some more Bookish merch that I can use for future giveaways for readathons and things. So we're kind of testing the waters right now. I have a video coming out about this sometime in the next couple weeks, so stay tuned for that. So we're going to talk about some special edition books first and kind of intermingled with some merch as well. I talk about this in my Randomathon vlog week 1, so I will link that down below in the description if you're interested. But LitJoy Crate is one of the subscription boxes that I do not have a subscription to, but they will sometimes sell their whole past boxes, and they had a Galaxy Spaced themed box that they had on sale for like $17, and I was already interested in the book. It's a beautiful edition, so I went ahead and ordered it. So I got the Ashfall Legacy by Pittacus Lore. I believe this is a spin-off of the I Am Number 4 series, which I'm hoping to at least start during Galaxy-a-thon. This looks so cool. It has beautiful end pages, and the physical book is beautiful. Reverse dust jacket is stunning. I'm assuming there's like space dragons in this story, which is really good. I'm not gonna like read the descriptions off for these books. I'm just gonna kind of let you guys know what I know of them so far, just to kind of keep this video a little bit shorter. But I know this is like space and galaxy related, and we have a dragon, which it's the year of the dragon. Everyone's into dragons, so sounded perfect for it. Also in that box, I got this little like Star Trek sticker. I got this Aurora Rising pin, which is really, really cool. They sent an Illuminae headband, so this has all the different pages and look of Illuminae, which is one of my favorite series ever. They sent me some Star Wars Grogu socks. I haven't taken them out of here because I'm not a huge Star Wars fan, so I'm going to use these for a future giveaway. We got a mixtape themed bag. This is kind of based off the Guardians of the Galaxy. And then also in that box, they sent this Stalking Jack the Ripper teacup. This is so cool. You can see the skull, and you can also see Thomas and Audrey Rose. Even though this is not Galaxy related, they had this in there for some reason, but it's got a little heart with the flowers. And they also sent a Cress inspired metal bookmark, which is from one of my favorite series. So this entire box was only $17. I think it was like $22, $23 shipped, which is kind of the price of what the new book would be. So I thought it was so fun to get some like Bookish merch, and I'm gonna give a couple things to friends, save some for giveaways, and of course keep some myself. Then I got a Barnes & Noble gift card for Christmas, so I went and I got some things with it, and I actually pre-ordered some books, which I almost never do, but I got Chain of Iron from Barnes & Noble. This is the collector's first edition. I just wanted an edition of it. I didn't really care if it was a special edition, but this was the same price, I think, or maybe like $1 more. So it has a really cool reverse dust jacket, which I'm always mixed on the reverse dust jackets. I just never reverse them almost ever. I think I'm going to do my first reverse here pretty soon with one of the books, so I'll show you. But I got this one because I am trying to catch up on Cassandra Clare. This trilogy is the only one that I'm behind, but I need to read some novella collections and her Red Scrolls of Magic before I dive into this series. But I also got Chain of Iron because I didn't realize that I didn't have this one, so now I'm caught up with Cassandra Clare. This is not a special edition, just a normal one. So I have all of her books. They look gigantic, but they're not too bad to read. And with this world, you really do need to start from the beginning. Let me know if you guys want me to do a Shadowhunters reading order. I have a pretty thorough opinion on what I think the reading order should be. So if you're interested, let me know. Then in December, when Iron Flame came out, everyone was going crazy for it, and I had not read Fourth Wing yet, and I was not going to buy it new because I didn't know if I'd like it, but I was like, well, if I get it new, then they'll be matching, and if I don't like them, then I can sell them together. So I went ahead and got the first edition of Iron Flame. I was able to find one in store, and this has the black sprayed edges. I know that the future editions are not going to have it, so I'm considering this a special edition, even though that's really the only thing that's like special about it. And Target was doing like a buy one get one half off sale, so I also got the holiday edition of Fourth Wing with this pretty red cover. I'm a little torn because the original edition has the dragon sprayed edges, which I love, but these two go together a little bit better. Not sure if I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna reread it sometime this summer and decide. I only keep double editions of like my all-time favorite books, and so far this is not one. I enjoyed it, but I wouldn't consider it an all-time favorite, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep this one, but I got it half off, so I got a really good deal. All right, then for Christmas, my dad got me this tea set from, I think he got it from like TJ Maxx for like $12. It is a tea library, and each one of these, I put one backwards so you can see that it looks like a full book. So cute. And so they have like different flavors of tea. Usually stuff like this does not have the best quality of tea, but I actually have been enjoying it, and I feel like I want to save this and like put it on my shelves because it's really, really cute. So they have like Tea Garden of Verses, A Brief History of Tea, The Princess and the Tea, Tea Glorious Tea, Steep a Little Tea for Me, The Teapot I Have Known. So I thought this was super fun. My sister got me this really cute little book necklace with like actual pages in it from Hot Topic, so that was sweet. She also got me these little fairy lights that have books on them. I need to find somewhere to put them on my shelf because that is really cute. My dad got me these little book socks, and it says So Little Time, or I think my sister might have got these for me at Barnes & Noble. They also got me these little book sponges from Barnes & Noble. This is by Fred, and they have Moby Dish, The Sponge Also Rises, and Pride and Prejudice. So those are super, super cute. Also got this little Christmas book like hideaway thing that I'm going to be using for my decor next year. I think they got this at TJ Maxx. Jeff got me 2 earrings. One of them is Bookish, but this is a new friend that I found on Instagram, and she hand makes these beautiful earrings. She is the Crochet and Clay Cat Lady. I will link her Etsy shop as well as her Instagram down below. Give her all the love. He got me these little Mushroom House earrings, which are giving me all the Emily Wilds vibes, and these little rose book earrings, which are so perfect. Her shop is so cute. He also got me these little teacup and tea earrings as well. The last thing I got for Christmas is this little secret garden vase. So it's like to hold flowers. They have a bunch of these on Amazon. My mom got me this and I love it so much. And then I'm going to be sharing some Fairy Loot stuff that I got. I'm not entirely sure which box I got all of them in, but I've been piling up all the merch so that I could show you guys. So I got this mushroom spoon, which I think is based off of Emily Wilds, and it's by Blanca Design. Really cute. It's like a little porcelain mushroom. Mushrooms are very in style right now. Okay, I think all of this is from the last box, so the January box. So this is a little apron. Cannot remember for the life of me what book this is from, but this is like a little gardening, like cooking apron. It's got pockets in it. Super, super cute. And then I got this little traveling like storage bag. It's got like teacups and swords on it from the Wisteria Society for Young Women or something like that. I started that book when I was on a cruise and I didn't finish it because we just didn't have any time to read, but I was loving it. So I really need to finish that one. And then I got this Black Cliff Academy lunch tote. I'm not sure what fandom this is from. I lost the little card because this one was supposed to come in December's box, but it came in January, so I can't remember what this one is from, but it's pretty cute. It's got little masks and swords and things on it. And then they sent me this little Emily Wilds planter, which is the Other Lands, and it's just like probably good for like succulents. I might put something else in it though. Emily Wilds is like my new favorite thing ever, so I love that. Speaking of Emily Wilds, a couple boxes ago I got the Emily Wilds overlays in like the November Fairy Loot box, and it has these beautiful things that you can put inside of your book. They are so beautiful. I absolutely love them. I need like regular prints of them because I love them so much. And then in a past box I also got Red Rising themed bookmarks. They're so pretty. I want to laminate them so they'll last longer, but I also don't want to lose the shininess of them. So cool. I've been really loving my Fairy Loot subscription so far. The only thing I'm iffy about is that I had not heard of any of the books that I had gotten until this newest one. And so I'm a little bit nervous about liking them, but I have plans for that in the future. So, okay. So the first book I got in August was The Bonesmith. Have not heard of this one. Beautiful in pages, and this has kind of like a darker fantasy vibe. These are all YA, by the way. The end pages are super cool. The naked book is gorgeous. And then we have a beautiful reverse dust jacket. Then I can't remember the order exactly for all of these, but I got The Scarlet Alchemist. This one looks very, very cool, by Kylie Lee Baker. It's set in southern China. The girl wants to be like a royal alchemist. So we have this really pretty naked cover. Beautiful in pages. I mean, so stunning. Really cool sprayed edges. This one does not have a reverse dust jacket, which I feel like most of them do, so I was a little bit surprised. If I Have to Be Haunted, I know this is a young adult contemporary where a girl can like talk to ghosts, or like her ex-boyfriend comes back as a ghost. So it's like paranormal contemporary. Really beautiful sprayed edges, stunning in pages. The naked book is absolutely beautiful, fabulous. Sorry for my ring light, you guys. I actually really, really love this reverse one. I think it looks a little bit more inviting than just the flowers. Then I got The Forest Grimm around Christmas time for like the November or December box. I had heard of this one. I wanted to read it. I believe this is like a collection of like retellings of Grimm fairy tales. My favorite sprayed edges like ever. So pretty. Naked book, super gorgeous. In pages, I love a good like foresty vibe. And then the reversed dust jacket. So pretty. Again, for like December, November, I got What the River Knows. I'm very excited about this one. I had not heard of it when I got it, but I've heard so many good things since. I believe this is the start of a YA duology that has like Egyptian vibes, kind of Indiana Jones aspects of it, and it's supposed to be really, really good. So this is the Fairy Loot edition. Has hieroglyphs on the sprayed edges, which I used to have like a hieroglyph kit when I was a kid. I should see if my mom still has that. The naked book is so pretty and shiny. Lovely. And then I really like this reverse dust jacket a lot. Very, very cool. What's funny about this one is my friend Marie actually sent me her Owl Crate copy of this book because she wasn't interested in it, or she already had a copy or something. And I didn't remember because she had sent it to me before I had gotten this one and I wasn't familiar with the book. So I really hope I love it because I also have the Owl Crate edition, which might be even prettier. I think this is the Owl Crate edition. Yes, Owl Crate. Really gorgeous. The naked book is also stunning. I love these sprayed edges also. Super, super fun in pages. Like, how fun is that? Giving me all the Hikeathon vibes. And another stunning reverse dust jacket. Sorry, I'm trying to show you without my ring light like ruining it. So I hope this like secretly becomes a new favorite because I want to keep both of these. And then lastly from Fairy Loot, the one I'm the most excited about, and this was on my most anticipated list before I received it, is A Fragile Enchantment by Alison Saft. I also want to read her other book. I'm not as big of a fan of this cover, even though I think this is Charlie Bauer's art. I kind of recognize the way she does her people, and I do like her, but the sprayed edges are amazing. I love the flowers. The most beautiful naked book, like, oh, giving me like Pride and Prejudice vibes. And then the reverse dust jacket, I think, is what I'm gonna switch out for because this is just so freaking pretty. Beautiful in pages. So pretty. This is about a dressmaker that goes to work for a royal family to help dress the prince and I think the bride. And I believe it's an arranged marriage, and scandal starts to ensue when I think she falls for the prince. So lastly, these are ones that I got myself and I found while hunting. So it was a whole saga and all my friends had the best time. So we have this store called Bookish, and they usually have books on average for like $5 to $7 used books. They have a $1 to $2 section. I usually hang out there, but if I'm really wanting something, I'll go in the other sections. And so I was looking over in the fantasy and I saw a couple books that had sprayed edges like this, and I was like, that is stunning. And it was He Who Rides the Storm. I was like, oh, I was kind of interested in that. I think it was like elemental magic. I didn't know a lot about it. I've been in this special edition mood, so I was like, oh, I kind of want it. I was trying to figure out which box this was from because there's no special edges or anything, and then it looked like it was almost handmade because there's a little bit of bleeding here, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna get it because it's only $10. Next to it was this one, the second book in the series, He Who Breaks the Earth, and I was gonna get this one too, but it was $30 and I just could not justify spending that on something I haven't read, especially the second book, so I left it behind. And then I sent my friends the pictures and they started panicking because they were like, they're reaching for each other. How could you separate them? And I was like, oh my gosh. And then I found out that these were special sprayed edges done by the author. So it was like extra special, extra exclusive. So my sweet husband, we were already like 25 minutes on the way home, turned the car around, took me back to the store. So I get the book, I take it up there, and the guy behind the counter looks at the price tag, scans the book, and he goes, this isn't right, slaps a $12.50 sticker on it, and I go off on my merry little way. So exciting. I'm a little torn because they had some other ones that were kind of sprayed edges and cool that were like $30, and I think somebody in the store must have just got sticker happy because they just never have books for that much. They don't really do them even if they're worth more. They kind of like to keep their prices low. I'm so happy. It was such an adventure. I had all my friends texting me, so I hope I really love this series because this is just like really special to me now. Okay guys, so this was a little bit of a longer video, but these are books that I've been collecting since like last July. I have enough now that I think I'm going to make a whole shelf of the sprayed edges because they're so pretty. I feel totally spoiled because I don't normally get things like this unless I just kind of find them in the wild. But anyway, that is my haul for now. I'm going to have a bunch of regular hauls coming your way. I know I just posted a huge unhaul. A lot of these are kind of like in the works. Like I said, I've collected these since August. I have other ones I've been collecting since like February, and I like to film them at different times, so that's why there's hauls and unhauls like colliding because they're not necessarily happening at the same time. And we just do a lot of rotating here. Once I read things, if I don't enjoy them, I get rid of them, things like that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you've read any of these books down below in the description. Let me know which ones are your favorite, which ones you enjoy, if you like to get special editions. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at @thebrightside_girl if you haven't already, and hit subscribe. It really helps out my channel. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time on The Bright Side.